Hi, I'm Scott Delvecchio, and I am the beekeeper and bee removal specialist behind Big Bend Bees out here in far west Texas. So we're in the high desert. We're about 5,000 feet of elevation out here in far west Texas near the Big Bend National Park. And it's an awesome place to keep bees. The weather is pretty steady all around, but it's a great place for bees to keep active all year long without having to be put away during the winter. So right now it's December. We've collected all of our honey, and I just did a varroa mite treatment for all of my hives. And right here you can see is a FlowHive, and that's actually the company and the type of beehive that got me into beekeeping a while back. I was in college and I saw, I think it was a Kickstarter or something like that, that was showing this like innovative way of like beekeeping, and I fell in love, and it took me, I don't know, 6 to 8 years to finally decide to beekeep, but I finally pulled the trigger and bought one, and now I'm at 2 of them, and I have other hives. But I just wanted to show a little bit about the technical part of the beekeeping with the FlowHive, and show you guys a little bit about what it looks like inside. So as you can see, there is a, like any normal box, a brood box, a super, and in that top box, the super box, is where you would find one of these frames. And these frames are 3D printed, and in a little bit I'll show you how it works. But as you can see, there is cells that are almost complete that the bees will finish off with wax, and then they will fill those cells with honey. And when everything is at its perfect temperature and pH, they will cap that honey with wax. And normally what you would see in a normal beekeeping, like traditional beekeeping, is that you would take a frame out, you would take a hot knife, take this whole section off, and then put it in a centrifuge, and that's how you get your honey. But in this case, when you just have to take the top part of this super off and get to this point. And once you remove it, you can take a key, and then you would crack this open. And these cells, I will show in a little bit, these cells will open up and slide one way and the other. And what will happen is all the honey will fall into this section right here, which the whole hive sits at a little bit of an angle exactly for that purpose, so that once you're ready, you can tap out of this hole with a little tap, and I'll show you in a second how that all comes out. So that's how you tap honey out of a FlowHive. They've got a bunch of different variations of the FlowHive that have little bells and whistles that come with it, but for the most part, they all do somewhat the same thing. And this is a great way to backyard beekeep, or even like sell your honey, which I'm doing this year. But it's a great way to just not get super messy, and ultimately not rummage through the entire hive. That gets bees all riled up, which you don't want. And I know it can be a little bit expensive. I know that it was hard for me to like pull the trigger on that. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to buy a lot of equipment, whether you're traditionally beekeeping or doing it through the FlowHive. So altogether, I think it all equals out to you know, the same amount of money. But yeah. I hope this helps. I really enjoy my FlowHives and my other hives, but I just wanted to showcase how great it was and innovative, and a real treat, especially when you first tap that honey. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll hope to see you soon.
Yeah.